Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alex and I'm so happy you're here. So in today's video, we're going to be creating this look, and definitely the spotlight of the look is this eyeshadow palette. This was my first time using it. It's the Aether Beauty Rose Quartz Crystal palette, and it is gorgeous. It is a mix of like these beautiful pinky shades and then these really cool looking gray shades. Obviously, I use more of the pinky mauve shades today. Something I love about Aether Beauty is that it is female founded and female owned. It is cruelty free, vegan. The packaging is sustainable, and yeah, everything about the brand is fabulous. They don't have a ton of products yet because they're a fairly new brand, but I think after today's kind of little performance, I'll be picking up some more of their products. So yeah, if you're excited for this video, just keep on watching. All right, let's get right into it. I'm gonna be priming my face with two different primers. I'm gonna use this Lumi Glotion first. I want my face to look nice and dewy. So I'm just gonna kind of put it all over. Now that's evenly distributed, I'm gonna take my brush and blend it all in. It is such a beautiful day here today. I'm getting ready kind of late in the day, but it's okay. Afterwards, I'll go on a nice walk around the neighborhood. So I put this primer all over. I like the way it looks under foundation. I'm gonna be using a satin finish foundation, and I kind of want a little bit of glow to come from under my skin. So that's why I primed with this. And I'm also gonna prime my T-zone with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer just to even out my pores and just smooth it all out, you know? All right, I am primed and ready for foundation. I'm gonna be using my Infallible Fresh Wear by L'Oreal. I'm literally loving this foundation. I don't know what it is about it, but it's amazing. And yeah, I'm always reaching for this one. I'm gonna blend it in with the same brush into my skin, and then I'm gonna press it in with a damp sponge. I may have gotten way too much product on there. Oh well. Maybe today is the day that we'll find out if this is an actual match for my skin. I think it is. It definitely oxidizes. Oh my god, bless you, Rocket. My cat just sneezed. Yeah, this foundation definitely oxidizes. And I don't know. I think I've narrowed down that the issue with my skin is that I have a peach undertone, which is kind of weird and different to find in foundations. But I think this one has like a nice peach undertone. Right now, one, I look super ghostly because, as I said, this foundation definitely oxidizes, and two, I definitely put on way too much. So I'm gonna stop with this, and I'm going to press it in with my damp sponge, not really wet, and hope that I can get this to work. I think after much bouncing with my sponge, I got my complexion to look the way I want it to look. I definitely used way too much foundation, so hopefully that won't like cling onto my skin too bad. It doesn't look like it is, but oopsies. For concealer, I'm gonna be going in with my Born to Glow NYX concealer. I'm really liking this. You know, I did use more of a satin finish foundation, but I want my skin to look glowy, so I'm also gonna highlight a little bit using this concealer, and somehow I don't have that many blemishes right now, so we're gonna count our blessings. Whatever's left over, I'm gonna be putting on my eyelids, even though I am gonna be priming them with a separate eye primer, since this eye palette is the star of the show today. I want to make sure that my eyes are fully ready to embrace its majesty. I'm gonna give it a few seconds before setting it, just to kind of let it dry down on its own before I go in and set. And actually, in the meantime, I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I'm gonna be using this Milani eyeshadow primer. This is actually my first time using it. I used to own the Too Faced one, and I don't know where that went. I have no clue where it went. Oops. I'm just gonna take that. I just put a little bit on each eyelid, and I'm gonna just with my finger blend that right in, and this needs to dry as well, and I'm gonna put it all the way up to my eyebrow just to make sure that I have a nice even canvas. So far so good. I've never actually used this primer before, but as I said, I used to use the Too Faced one. I just have no clue where it went. Okay. I think I am ready to set my face. I'm gonna use this Fit Me powder. I used it the other day for a video and I actually really like the way it turned out. So I'm gonna use it again, and I'm just gonna take the powder, put it right on the lid, and pick it up with my dry sponge and kind of put it under my eyes. And I'm gonna leave it there while I do my eye makeup. Baking, right? That's what it is. Just in case there's fallout, I can swipe it away. I 100% look crazy right now. And you know what, I am gonna set the rest of my face just because I used so much of that foundation that I feel like it needs a little bit of help setting it. Hopefully it doesn't look too cakey. I'm gonna take this really fluffy brush and swirl it around in the lid and just set where I know I'm gonna be blending in more products. All right, that doesn't feel too tragic as of right now. We're gonna roll with it, okay? Now that that's done, I think I'm gonna do my eyes first and then I'm gonna do the rest of my complexion. So, as I said in the intro, I'm gonna be using this Aether Beauty palette. I just got it in the mail. I haven't swatched it yet. I'm so excited. It is so beautiful. So it looks like there are 4 mattes and the rest are shimmers. Let me see if I can get it up here. And for the mattes, you've got kind of like a light gray and a dark gray, which I'm fascinated by. And then you've got this kind of rosy mauve-y color, and then this light tan, and then the rest are shimmers, it looks like. So I guess my options are I can do more of a gray tone look with this like gray shimmer, or I could go more rosy. And I think since I'm wearing my, I honestly started filming this having no clue what I was gonna do, but since I'm wearing these rose gold earrings that I really enjoy, and it's a beautiful kind of summer day, and I kind of want to do like a pink lip, I think I'm gonna go with the rosy tone. So I'm gonna start with this brown color here, it's called Sandstone, and blend that all in the crease. So as I said, I'm gonna take Sandstone and blend it right into the crease. Okay, so as I tap the shadow, there's definitely quite a bit of fallout there. I'm tapping pretty lightly and it's definitely powdering up a lot, so I'm gonna be really careful. Okay. All right, I'm going in really gently because I've never played around with this formula before, so I want to make sure I don't go in too heavy-handed and mess it up. First impression is that that color is way more pink than I expected it to be, which I guess considering this other tone, it makes sense. It just looks a little bit more brown in the pan, and it's definitely going on more pinky. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Oh, I like that a lot actually, and it's blending beautifully. It really is. That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna match the same in my other eye. I can already tell this is gonna be a reached for often palette based just on this color. I mean, this is so pretty. I feel like this side of the palette kind of reminds me of my Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay, but that one I feel like only has one matte shade. Like, the shimmers are beautiful, but there are only so many shimmers I want to use. Like, I feel like I need the mattes to create dimension, you know? I feel like that one just like doesn't really have enough mattes for me. And I almost feel similarly to the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, where you have like a taupey brown. This one's definitely more gray, but yeah, those just have too many shimmers. Like, I do like a palette with enough mattes that I can add definition to my eyes in whichever way I want to, you know? It looks like the 2 eyes are matching now, right? Yeah. Those look equal. So now, looking at the palette, I know I want to use this shimmer shade up here for my inner corner and my brow bone. And I kind of want to... what do I want to do? Okay, I think I definitely want to deepen it up a little bit and add a little bit of like depth. So I'm going to take this color, which is called Scorpio and add that to the crease with the same brush. Just to, not really the crease, more like the outer corner of my eye. Again, when you tap into it, there's a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. As long as it doesn't get everywhere, I don't mind. All right. Definitely adding some depth there. Ooh. That's pretty. It's like definitely mauve-y in a way, but sometimes I don't like mauve and I do like this, so I'm into it. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm gonna do the same to the other eye now. All right, now that the other eye has the same thing, I'm just gonna wipe off whatever's left of that color onto a little face towel that I have down here. And then I'm gonna go back in with the first color I started with, which was Sandstone, and blend out the edges just to make sure it's all blended nicely. Okay, I think I'm done in terms of like the depth of my eyes. I feel like I like the way this looks. You could definitely go way smokier for more like of an evening look, but it's the middle of the day and I'm just gonna be going out and about. Maybe I'll do another tutorial where I use kind of the more of these kind of colors over here that are definitely like the grayish ones, but I think today I want to keep it kind of like pinky, mauve-y, and cool. So I'm going to take a flat, this is technically a concealer brush, but I'm going to use it to pack on shimmer onto my lid. I'm going to take this one here and put it all over the lid. It is rose quartz, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. It's picking up really nicely on the brush. I didn't wet it or anything, and I'm just going to put this. Oh my god, that's, oh my god. Wait a minute. Excuse me? That's really good. Wow. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna focus it more like on the inner lid because I do want to use one of the darker shimmers to kind of blend in this lighter shimmer with the darker matte color that I put on the outer edge of the eye there. I like where that's at now. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, those look equal. I'm going to take this Aura shade, which is like this dark purpley color, and just put it right in between where I put the shimmer and the outer corner matte shade, just to make those two blend a little bit better. These shimmers are to die for. They are beautiful. I think that this all over the lid would be really pretty too for like a darker look. Yep. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. I get so excited. All right, this is looking good. I'm going to do the rest of my complexion and then go in with my lower lash line and then see if I need to add anything else. But I think for now I'm good. I really love the shades that I used, and I'm really excited to play around with the other shades that are those more like grayish cool tone shades. I mean, I guess these are cool tone too, but you know what I mean. Not the pinky ones, but the gray ones. Also, what I love about this palette, I didn't mention it before, but it has like this little elastic it closes down with, because they've removed the mirror and magnets to be more sustainable, which I love. I'm really into sustainability and being better to the planet and all that. So I love that Aether Beauty has taken that into account when designing this palette. It's cardboard, but it feels really high quality even though it's cardboard. And I love that. I love more sustainable packaging and being friendly to the environment while also looking fabulous. So I'm going to go in with the rest of my complexion now. For bronzer, I'm going to be using my Milani Cool Toned bronzer. This is in the shade 2 Sunkissed. It's the Silky Matte Bronzer. I like this. I think the problem with this is I can kind of go a little heavy-handed with it. So I have to perfect the lightly. So I'm going to start with my forehead. A little bit on my cheeks. I'm also taking this along my jawline just to chisel my face a little bit, especially my hair is perfectly up and my neck is all exposed. So I want to give the illusion that I have a little bit of shape to my face. Also, okay, I think my foundation, this is like the closest foundation match I've found so far. I don't think it's perfect, but just gonna take a little bit of the bronzer and put it down my neck just to kind of blend it all in. Add a little bit to my chest. I'm very pasty right now. And I think for now I am bronzed. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. highlight. I'm not a huge highlight person. I don't know. I'm just not, but when I'm going for a more glam look, I do like to add a little bit. And what I like about this one is that it takes a while to get the color payoff, so you can't go extra, which I love. I'm just adding it to the high points of the face. So I did my cheekbones, right over my brows. I'm doing the bridge of my nose now, and I'll do my Cupid's bow last. So I'm gonna swipe off what's under my eyes and then I'll do blush. So I'm just gonna swipe it right off. Wow, it came right off. And my under eyes actually don't look bad. Okay, now in for blush, I'm gonna be using my Milani blush. This is in the shade Tea Rose. And I'm just gonna smile and put it on the apples of the cheeks. A little bit on my nose too, just to kind of tie all the color in together. All right, now we are, for now at least, done with the complexion. Turned out nice. But again, star of the show is this one today. So I do want to add some color to my lower lash line. So what I'm gonna do is take, I'm like looking at my brushes to see which one I want to take. I'm gonna take this little brush. It's a smudger brush. So I'm gonna take that first shade I used all over, and that one was called, it has like a little protective sleeve, and that's where the names are. So I'm gonna take that first shade Sandstone and blend it all in my lower lash line. And I'm not being shy here, and I'm making sure to connect it to the tail of the top lid. I'm bringing it pretty far down. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I'm gonna take the darker color that I used, Scorpio, and just do that same thing that I did on the lower lash line, but only the outer kind of half, I would say. Ooh, beautiful. And I'm gonna take that first shimmer shade that we use, Rose Quartz, and put it right in the middle of my lower lash line, just to give a little pop of shimmer down there. Okay, I'm going to quickly do my brows. No, I'm gonna highlight first and then I'll do my brows. I'm gonna take this little brush. I'm gonna take this color here, Stardust, and highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. I feel like this is a perfect highlight color for me, for my skin tone. And I love it when palettes come with a highlight shade, because then I feel like it all matches. You know, it's part of the whole color story. It's kind of cool. I love the way this eye look turned out. I feel like it is glam, but wearable every day. I'm into that. Okay, I'm gonna put my brows on. I'm gonna use my NYX pencil just because since I did kind of a bold eye look, I want my brows to be kind of bold too. So I'm just gonna follow the natural shape of them and pencil them right in. I love that. I feel like the eyes now look even better now that I put the brows on. Honestly, everything looks better once you put your brows on. So what's next? Okay, what do I have left? I need to set my brows, I need to set my face, I need to do mascara, and I need to do something about my lips. So I actually did not pull out any lip product because I wanted to see kind of where the eye situation went before I picked out a lip. And I think I'm leaning towards like a pink lip. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a pink lip. I like looked through all my lip products and decided that I want to do this combo, so they do match perfectly. It is the NYX lip pencil in Peekaboo Neutral and their matte lip in Euro Trash. I really like this combo. Okay, my lips are lined, slightly overlined, and filled in. And now I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of this lip color over top. Okay, I really like the way that this lip color looks with the eyes. The eyes are definitely on the cooler side And this pink is definitely a little bit warmer, but I like it. I think that looks nice. All right, so I'm gonna go in and set my face now. I'm gonna be using my Catrice Dewy Setting Spray. I like this a lot. Okay. I'm gonna take my sponge and press in the setting spray. All right, I'm gonna set my eyebrows super quickly. Okay, eyebrows are done. Now I'm gonna put on mascara and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with mascara on, and that's the final look. I love the way this look turned out. As I said, the main purpose or focus of this video was definitely this palette, and I must say I love it. I highly recommend it. The shades that I used, the mattes blended beautifully. The shimmers have great like color payoff, and they're not like chunky. They're like definitely more like of a smooth shimmer, which I think we're all looking for. And I feel like they look really beautiful. I think they would look really nice on someone with a deeper complexion than mine for sure as well. And also someone with a lighter complexion. I'm really excited to try the more grayish shades in here as well, because I definitely dabbled more in like the pinky mauves, but I love it. I'm definitely gonna be getting more of Aether Beauty's products. Something I love about this company is that, you know, a woman founded it, and it's cruelty-free and vegan, and the packaging is more sustainable, and it's all the things that I think every brand should kind of strive to move towards. So I love that. I'll definitely be supporting them further in my channel here, so, and just my life. So yeah, if you guys liked this video and you liked the way that this look turned out, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, friend.